Okay, tap, tap. And can you see? Okay, let me go closer so you can see this. All right, there, now you can see. All right, got that. Okay, they're all sticking out. Now you want to make sure, let's go for the center one, because we did that one first, so it's probably the most accurate. So we want to make sure there's a little space here above and a little space here below. This has to be sticking out above your signatures and below your signatures, that cardboard piece. So now we're going to take our pencil and we're going to make a mark on all of these at the same place. The easiest way to do it is you can just come down, make a little mark on the fold, and that way you're at the same halfway point. Make sure it's straight. You can put a ruler there too if you want. But I'm aiming for that hole. Okay. Just there, that hole. Okay, so now they've all been marked. Then I take this away and I grab my last signature. Okay. And we're going to just start with this one for fun. Right here. Gonna tap these down, open it up to the middle, and then we're going to fold it back on itself. Now, you can put this at the top so you remember which is the top. That's a good idea. But you've already got a fold line there, so you want to make a valley. That's what you're trying to make, a valley like this. Okay? So make that. You can use your bone folder to reinforce that valley. It's a very good valley to have. And then you're going to bring out Crocodile 2 Big Bite again and use this to punch the holes. Now I've marked the 3 little marks, and I'm going to go ahead and just punch those holes out. I'm going to look from the side, and I'm going to watch that little pylon come down and pierce it right in the valley. Right in the valley you want to be. All right, and we're in the valley. Okay, so I can put this, that's done. I'm going to see my holes. Got great holes. That was probably too close. Let me back up for you. Do the next one not so close. Holes are there. This is clipped. This is my top, putting you over here. Okay, that's my back one. This is my second to the last one. Okay, doing the same thing. Turning it over, folding it against itself, putting this clip back on to designate the top of this. I'm going to use my bone folder, fold that, come in here and punch those holes in the valley. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, got my holes, carrying on. Okay, gonna do the next one. I'll show you this one more, and then I will just do the rest. And it's the same process. Here we go, open. Put this on so I remember what end up is. Fold this back on upon itself. Fold with the bone folder, give it the nice creasy crease. Get in here and punch those valley marks. Just make sure the pylon comes right over it in the valley. Right over it in the valley. And then right over it in the valley. Okay, and there you go, over there. All right, I'm gonna go do the next 2, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have completed all of those. Let me bring them back over here. Now you have to remember, when you folded them back, this is gonna actually be your outside. So you want to reorient them the way they are going to go in your journal. So this is my first one, which is green, greeny blue. My second one, folding it back over the way it originally was, blue. There's a pink one, pink, a yellow one, and yellow, and then another pink one. Okay, folding that back over. Okay, so that's my last one. And now what you want to do is we're going to assemble the book. And here's where it all comes together. Yay, let me make sure we're recording. Yes, we are. Yay, okay. All right, so I grabbed some embroidery floss, artisan craft thread, something like that, something that is strong. You want to, if you bought vintage stuff, you want to give it the pull and make sure that it hasn't deteriorated. And what you want to do is go 3 times the height of your book for each of the strings for it to tie in each signature. And we're going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, please don't knot. Okay, back up. All right. Da-da-da. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. It's 2. Gotta do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. You can sing as you do it. Helps pass the time. Let me, where's my end? There it is. Oh, hope that's the right end. Oh, 1. Nope, I'm stuck. Okay, let me take that off. Let me get in here. Never fails. Never fails. Okay, I think I'm loose. Am I loose? Nope, I'm tight. All right. I think am I better? I'm better. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm up to 4. I'm almost home free. Almost. Let me just find the last end of the string here. Ah. Nope, I see it. I did see it. Hang on. Hello, Holly. Are you hanging out with Mom? Yeah, Mom's doing a cat's cradle apparently here with the embroidery floss. Hang on. Let me. Oh, did I just see it? No. Okay, let me figure this out. I'll be right back. Okay, I found the end. All right, put you over there, and here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you are sticking with me, aren't you, Holly? Hi. You got lots of food. I don't know what's going on. You just want to see what's going on with all the people? That's what it is, right? Very excited for them to make a big book, aren't you? Okay, so what we're doing now is we're going to sew. Now, here is my yarn needle. This is like a soft end. It's not going to hurt you. It has a big eye, which makes life really wonderful, and it's easy to thread. We're going to start from the back of the book and work forward. We're going to put the back signature in first. Then we're going to sequentially go towards the front signature. So let's get our back signature. We're holding it. We've folded it the correct way. Remember when I had it sitting over there, it was like this because I had folded it backwards, but I'm remembering to refold it in this orientation. I know this is my top because I stuck my thingy there. I can leave that on for right now. That's okay. And I need to thread my needle. So thankfully, this is easy. And even a blind bat like me can do it. Go through the middle. This is the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. You're through there. You go through the last one, the back one in the middle, and you want to make sure you're up and this is the top, this is the bottom. This is the top, that's the bottom. Okay. Pull that through. Go through this. Okay. Put it down here. Go through the top. Pull, but not all the way. Leave a tail. Leave a tail. Go through the bottom. Can you see? Yep. And go through the bottom hole of the spine attachment. Come through, and then we're going to go through the middle. Middle there, and middle right here. And it comes right through. Very easy to do with the crocodile. Okay, so now, when you pull your string through, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have the main string, and then you have one wing over here. I call these wings when I'm doing this. And then the other one, it has to be underneath the main string and on the other side. Okay, that way when you tie your knot, it's going to grab the main string and not allow it to be pulled through, which will secure your signature. Okay, so first you want to go snug, not tight, but tearing, but snug. You want to double check the back to make sure that you are in the right orientation. So you're in the right holes. Basically back here, you're making sure you're in the right holes. So you pull snug, and then you go ahead and you're on one wing on either side underneath the string, the main string. And then you're going to tie your, if it's not completely, let's say you got a shorty string here and a longy string, you just watch your strings, you pull from the bottom, and that will pull this guy up a little bit, and that will make him a little bit more even for you, okay? So snug pull, tie one knot, snug, okay? Now, I've learned this apparently, if you tie the opposite way, right over left and then left over right with the next one, it's going to be a super strong knot, it won't come undone. So say the sailors. And then I do 3. So I do 3, so I remember when I'm doing 1, 2, 3, and then I do 3 knots, and I know I'm secure. If you're still unsure, you can always put a dab of glue there, which will make it extra strong. Can you see this? Yes, I'm going to cut that there because I might want danglies. Okay, so now I've just attached the first signature. This is a very fat signature because it has 12, count them, 12 pages in here. And that means each one of these signatures is going to have, you always multiply by 4. However many full pages you have, you multiply by 4, and that gives you how many front and backs you have. So I have 48. 12 times 4 is 48, and I have 48 pages in here. Okay, so this is going to be a very big tome. Hello, Holly. Yes, I see you. Yes, hello. Okay, so that's number 1. I'm going to go ahead and do number 2 with you. And then I will finish off the rest, and we will put our book together. Okay, here is the second last one. Okay, I'm going to leave that on there. I'm going to thread my needle, just so you can watch this process one more time. Am I recording? Yes, okay. All right. That's going to be another Pam-ism, isn't it? Oh, goodness gracious. Who knew I had isms? Probably everybody in my family. Oh yeah, you've got isms, honey. You've got isms. Okay, I'm going through the center. I'm going through the second last hole. I'm going through the top. I'm going through the top. I'm going through the bottom. I'm going through the bottom. Hello, Holly Bear. I don't want to run over your toenails. Okay, and I'm going through the center. Going through the center here. It doesn't align exactly, just retract a little bit and realign. You'll figure it out. There we go. And we are through. Remove my needle. Now I'm going to do snug. I'm going to double check, very important, to make sure I'm through the right holes. Trust me on this one, double check. And then you're going to want to make sure each wing is under the main sail, the main string here, one on either side, doing snugness. And I'm going to do a tie one way. Okay, so I'm going to... This always confuses the heck out of me. Okay, now left over right. Or actually, I did left over right first, so I'm going to do right over left next. Yeah, that's what you do. Okay, right? Yeah, snug. And then I do one more for good measure. Just, you know, for whatever reason. Just makes me feel better. I always want to make sure my books stay together. Okay, danglies. Trim at your dangly level. There. Okay. All right, now we're going to come over here, and I want you to reinforce this fold line here because it's going to help your book lay a little bit flatter. That's right. That's what I want you to do. Just like that. Okay, so now we've got 2 in place. Let me go put these others in place, and I will be right back. Okay, I have just sewn in my last signature, and I'm just checking the front of it now. I'm reinforcing the fold, and then we're going to glue it into our book cover. I'm just taking this and just running this down here so no open sides. Now the nice thing about this kind of setup, when you have it like this book will lay flat because of this design. No matter where you open the book, it's going to lay flat, and that's going to make it nice for writing or doing artwork in here, journaling, what have you not. See how the book will always open flat, which is really nice. Okay, let's get our cover and let's wrap this puppy up. Now here's where I'm going to come in and I'm going to fray this a little bit because I want a little frayed look at the bottom. And I'm just pulling out some strings. That's how we do that. That's all cutie frayed now. Trimming off any little extras we don't need. And we're going to use our friend Fabrifix here for a super strong hold. We are going basically chipboard to fabric. So this is a great glue to use, and it's very strong if you haven't worked with that before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glue on this thing. That way I don't over glue the edges. And can you see what I'm doing? Let me back up a little bit. Oh. No, actually, I think I'm in. Yeah, you can see. Okay, here we go. We're gluing, and we're gluing. If you're still with me, give me a high five or something and let me know you made it this far and you're still in the running. All right. Want to know if you all passed out or you're still kicking. I'm still here and I'm still kicking, and I like to run the glue across this is the hidden spine inside, so you're not going to see these strings, and I figure that helps anchor everything down too. But you kind of want to be generous here. This is a good place to put a little more glue than normal. You don't have to go crazy town, but you really want to make sure you get your corners and that. Now you do not need to use finger tool here because you're not soaking through something that's going to be seen. Okay, just make sure you get it good. There we go. So you can see how much glue I put down there. I think you saw. All right, so now we're going to do the placement. Hello, Holly. Holly at my feet. All right. I'm going to zoom you in here so you can see this. Okay, I am looking at this edge. I want to have it be just a smidge, like put it there in the center. You have a few seconds to don't freak out. You can move this around a little bit. Get it in the area you want it. You can't see anything I'm doing, right? Okay, let me back up. Okay, so I'm checking for the sides, checking the fold to make sure that's inside the fold. Going here, I want to make sure that it's straight. I want to see the fold. I want to make sure it's inside the fold. When I check the bottom to make sure I'm not too low. I check the top to make sure I'm not too high. It's got to be just right. You know how it goes. Check for evenness here. Check for evenness here. Check for no hanging. It's not hanging over at the bottom. It's not hanging over at the top. No, it's hard for you to see. And then you push down just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. The Fabrifix will do the work for you. You can open your book at any place and just give it a nice little push down here. You want to make sure everything's oriented evenly. I think I'm a little cockeyed. I'm going to straighten that. Okay, I want to make sure it's not my fabric that's cockeyed at the top, giving me a different eye view. So I'm testing. Everything is in the place I want it to be. Pressing down, and we are done. Okay, so that's it. So now I'm going to store the book for about an hour or 5. Holly, don't be right behind me. Mama doesn't want to run over you. Hang on, let me scooch him. Holly, you were going to be scooched. There you go. All right, he was scooched. He was scooched with the cloth. I just shushed him. All right, so there we go. We have that in place. This is all snug as a bug in there. We have our 5 signatures in place. You can remove these, but I would just leave them in for now while it's drying. They don't have to be there, but you will remove those obviously when you're done. Here's the bottom of the book. Everything is inside the bottom of the book. If I have any papers that still are a little bit long, I can either trim these off or fold them in as desired. And that is the basic construction of this type of book. So I am going to wrap it up here because I think the video is going to come to an end very soon, but these are some examples that you can see. This is what we made. This is what we're doing, and the embossing technique on the front. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. A few just things to go over with you quickly here at the end. Remember, click the notification bell down in the bottom right corner of the video if you want to be notified every time I put out a video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Check out the free checklist. There's a link in the description box below for journal supplies, basic and advanced, things that I've collected over the years, things that you may or may not have thought of yet. But if you're collecting journal supplies for your journals, it's a great reference to have. It's free for you. Just click on the link below. And also in that same link, the same click, you can also get the note from the bookmaker, which is the special note that I put inside the front of every one of my journals explaining exactly what a junk journal is and how it can be used. Hi, Holly. And he's very excited. His treat is coming soon. Okay. And I have an Amazon store for any of the products that you see me use here. These are my favorites, you'll pick your own favorites as you go through junk journaling, but I put links below if you're looking for them. If you go to the store, it's one click, you see all the products at one time. I was able to fit some of the individual links below. You have to click each one to see those separately. My videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. My podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's all junk journal related material. I list all my playlists below. And at the end of every video, you can find me on Instagram, Etsy, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. I have a Facebook group. Come on over and join it. It's a lot of fun. We do weekly and monthly challenges. Everybody's very positive, fun, and friendly and supportive. And we answer each other's questions and we get ideas from each other. It's really fun. It's free to join. Just come on over to the Facebook and join the group. And remember that fun can be simple and create with reckless abandon. So that's it, folks. Have a great day. I hope you had a lot of fun. Here is our finished journal. We just made this giant tome. She was a lot of fun for me to make. I love making her with you. She's full of pages, lots of places to do things. You can either do artwork or journaling in here, whatever you'd like to do. But there you go. So take care, everyone. Have an awesome day. Happy crafting. Bye.